I couldn't come to Dotonbori without trying the famous Ichiran Ramen. They give me a little menu where I can circle my preferences. I want strong flavor, rich, garlic of course, green onions, sliced pork. When it comes to spicy, I want as spicy as possible without having to pay extra because I'm still kind of cheap. And I want firm noodles. Then you come to this vending machine and I guess you put in your order. I'm gonna go for this set meal. My ticket. This tells them which booth is empty. I'm by myself, so I'm gonna get one of these private ramen booths. Ticket. How I like my ramen. I think I give it to them and just put it there. And I think that's water. Still hungry? Of course. I can order extra noodles here and extra toppings and extra side dishes. I'm just gonna go ahead and check that right now before I eat because that is definitely happening. Extra pork, yes please. Egg, yes please. Whoa, hang on a second, I don't want that. This is premium sliced pork, yes please. I feel like I'm in a secret society where some random mysterious person just handed me a ramen from a window. I mean, because I don't see their face, all I see is like their midsection. That's my ramen, 10 times the spice. This is a work of art. I'm sorry I have to disturb the piece. Oh, there is a ton of spice in here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need extra noodles. This is just not gonna be enough for me. And this, I think, is gonna go in here, so. I admit, I got a little too excited. I forgot I wanted to taste the broth before I dumped all the spice in, before I mixed all the spice in, but too late for that. Kind of messed up there, but let's go ahead and just try this uber spicy soup. Wow, oh, that is delicious. Believe it or not, this bowl of molten lava is the perfect spice level for me. And despite the hellfire, I can still taste how incredibly rich and porky this broth is. It is absolutely loaded with flavor. Let's try my firm noodles. Oh, that's incredible. Nothing I've ever had in the US can even come close to this. Like I asked for, the noodles are very firm. They're able to grab the soup so well. You could absolutely taste how fresh these noodles are. It is a completely different flavor than the dip ramen I had when I first got to Tokyo. That ramen was a lot thicker, a lot chewier, but I love thin noodles because they're able to absorb so much more of the broth. I can't really compare this and the dip ramen from before, but this is by best, not even close, the best regular bowl of ramen noodles I've ever had. Update, my last night in Osaka and I had to come back here. Gotta get another bowl of this before I leave. This time, let's do also strong flavor. Let's do rich. Garlic, still a lot of garlic. I want the green onions, of course. I did 10 last time. I really want to do 10 again. I really like the spicy flavor. And let's do extra firm this time. I think this is the Wall of Fame. I mean, I don't know who this is, but this guy got all regular. Don't approve. Half spice, come on. I'm gonna go with this set menu, and then I want an egg. By the way, in case I forgot to mention it, this whole building is ramen. That's why there's two locations of this place. One is always a line, but this place, the line moves really quickly because there's so much seating. The magic ramen window we need again. I'm glad my last dinner in Japan is gonna be this. It's just perfect. There's my privacy. Alone at last. Oh, I've been pining for you for so long. Let's see if we can make this ramen masterpiece even better. A little more porkiness on top. Perfect. First thing I want to do, what I didn't do last time, was just try some of the broth without all the spice. There's something they're putting into this ramen broth. I think it's either magic or pure love because I just get this warm feeling in my soul when I drink this broth. And this is so rich, it has a house in the Hamptons. Ah, delicious noodles. This would be the perfect thing to have, especially if it's cold outside where there's like a huge winter storm. Because really, this doesn't just warm your body up, it warms your soul up. This is by far the best ramen broth I've ever had. The broth is rich, it's porky, it's slightly gelatinous. That is some good, fatty broth. I wish they sold this as a canned soup. So happy. Should I get a second bowl? Let's get a second bowl. Bowl number 2. Actually, I forgot about the egg. Now this is perfect. You guys ready to see something beautiful? Look how orange and glorious that runny yolk is. This thing is so smooth, it should be playing jazz somewhere in a club in New York. I feel like this almost could be something I eat every single day and not get sick of. Oh, that egg is a must if you guys eat here. You gotta get that egg. Now I feel like my Japan trip is complete. I have no regrets. This ramen experience, might I say, has been life-changing. I mean, I get it. My past ramen experience has been in New York City, but I never realized how pedestrian that all was compared to this. I'm still like in shock this ramen is that good. And what's crazy is that this is so customizable. You can create, I don't know, hundreds of different combinations of ramen that probably all taste fantastic. A couple of things for me definitely changed on this trip. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get back home is throw all my instant noodles in the trash. Everything about this bowl is so quality. It's not just spicy, it's fragrant and delicious. Everything just works to elevate the broth and the noodles. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This was better than the Taishoken ramen. Of course, it's different. I mean, granted, I didn't try their tonkotsu ramen, but I really can't foresee anything being better than this. And I just realized I'm still holding this bowl like minutes after finishing this whole thing, just staring, lingering, wishing I had a second stomach so I could maybe eat like 4 more bowls of this before I have to head back tomorrow. That's it, the greatest ramen experience of my life, and I leave Japan with that. So that makes it more of a bittersweet farewell. All right, guys, for real this time. Until we eat again, see you later.